Hello, my name is Creostix and welcome back to the open beta of Gwent, and to our second part of opening our multitudes of kegs, and we have 42 left, and without further ado, let's go in there and do just that. And once again, I will be reading out the cards completely at the start, and when I start seeing duplicates of what we've seen in this video, then I'll just skim over them more quickly, okay? And hoping I'll remember what I've seen. So, Nilfgaard Impera Enforcers. Deploy. Look at the top unit in your deck. If it's bronze, gain 2 armor. If it's silver, boost self by 1. If it's gold, promote self. Nilfgaard Alba Spearmen. Deploy. Give this unit a shield. Northern Realms Field Medic. Deploy. Shuffle a different bronze ally back into your deck, then play a random bronze unit from your deck. And a neutral Impenetrable Fog. Apply Fog to a row. Fog. Turn start. Damage the highest unit or units on the row by 2. Ooh, an epic one. So, the choice is either Skellige Restore, return a unit from your graveyard to your hand, then discard a card, or scoia'tael Ciaran, deploy, move a unit to this row on its side and toggle its lock, or neutral Summoning Circle, spawn a base copy of the last enemy your opponent played from their hand. Curious. Summoning Circle actually sounds really useful. I'll take that one, thank you. And the next one is a Monsters Wild Hunt Rider, round end Brave. If this unit is on the board, give it Resilience. Trio, turn end, boost self by 1. Scoia'tael Elven War Dancer. Summon this unit immediately after it is mulliganed. Curious. Scoia'tael Commando Neophyte, Armor 2. Damage a random enemy by 2 whenever you mulligan a card. And Monsters Griffin. Deploy. Move a card from one graveyard to the other. Brave. Strengthen self by 2.
Now for more.
And the choice is between an Aretuza Adept for the Northern Realms. Deploy. Play a random bronze weather card from your deck. Or a neutral Mardrome. Reset a unit and strengthen it by 3, or reset a unit and weaken it by 3. Or a Skellige Queensguard Veteran, strengthen self by 1. Deploy. Resurrect all Queensguards from your graveyard. Go in Queensguard. I don't have any of that specific art style at least, so, you know, filling out the collection if nothing else. And here we go. Nilfgaardian Knight, Armor 2. Deploy. Reveal a random card from your hand. Northern Realms Redanian Knight. Turn start. If not armored, boost this unit by 2 and add 2 armor to it. Northern Realms Reaver Hunter. Bond. Boost all copies of this unit by 1 wherever they are. Trio. Damage the highest enemy by half its power, rounding down and ignoring armor. And Northern Realms Redanian Knight Elect. Or Elect. Armor 2. Turn start. If this unit is armored, boost adjacent units by 1. And the choice is between Mahakam Guard Scoia'tael. Deploy. Boost an ally by 3. If it's a dwarf, boost by 5 instead. Or Monsters Ancient Foglet. Turn start. Boost self by 1 if fog is anywhere on the board. Or an animated Aretuza Adept for the Northern Realms again. I'm taking the animated one. I'm a sucker for those. I'm getting it. Unless I see something utterly essential, but otherwise, animated is a good choice for me. Northern Realms Ballista. Deploy. Pick an enemy and damage it and all enemies with the same power by 1, ignoring armor. fresh crew, repeat the deploy ability. And then Skellige, Clan Todorok Shieldsmith, veteran, strengthen self by 1, deploy, strengthen unit by 2. Nilfgaard Mangonel, whenever a card is revealed, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. And a neutral Arrakis Venom, damage 3 adjacent units by 4.
Now for more.
And the choice is between a Nilfgaard Emissary Spy, deploy, draw 2 bronze units other than Emissary, play 1 and shuffle the other back. Monsters Ekimara, resilient, deploy, consume an ally. Or the scoia'tael Dolblathana Protector, whenever you play a special card, boost self by 1 wherever this unit is. I like the Ekimara. I really do. Resilience is a really, really good thing to have. That essentially means you can keep the card there for the next round as well, but no longer than that though, I believe. And then Monsters Wild Hunt Warrior, deploy, damage an enemy by 3 if it was destroyed, boost self by 2. Nilfgaard Fire Scorpion, when revealed, damage a random enemy by 3, deploy, damage an enemy by 3. scoia'tael Dwarven Mercenary, deploy, move an ally to this row and boost it by 3. And then Skellige, Clan Brokvar Archer, veteran, strengthen self by 1, deploy, damage 3 units by 1. And the choice is epic. So, Northern Realms Reinforcement, an animated one at that, play a unit from your deck, then shuffle the others back. So choose any unit is the... That's actually not bad at all. At least if you get it early on when you have a lot of choices to choose from. Yeah, I kind of like that. And next one is scoia'tael Dennis Cranmer, deploy, strengthen all other dwarves in your deck, hand and on your side of the board by 1. Or neutral Cleaver, deploy, toggle a unit's lock. So the thing is, I have the other 2 already, so I get reinforcement, of course. That seems very useful. And I've only gotten 1 choice of legendaries so far. I do hope I'll get at least 1 more, but we'll see. So, Impenetrable Fog, neutral, apply fog to a row, turn start, damage the highest unit or units on the row by 2. scoia'tael Vreehead Dragoon, turn start, boost a random unit in your hand by 1. Nilfgaardian Knight, I believe we've seen that, and Nilfgaardian Rot Tosser, deploy, spawn a cow carcass on your opponent's side. Which is bad news, is the short answer to that. So, the choice is between Skellige, Clan Drum Shield Maiden, veteran, strengthen self by 1, deploy, damage a unit by 2 if it was already damaged, summon another Clan Drum Shield Maiden. And then Vikovaro Medic for the Nilfgaard, deploy, resurrect a bronze unit from your opponent's graveyard, and then neutral, Epidemic, destroy the lowest unit or units. And that always means that if there's more of the same strength, it does that to all of them. So, but with those, I'm taking the Clan Drum Shield Maiden. I have multiple of other artworks of the same card, but not this one at all, so why not, man? Since I have 3 of the medics and 1 of the epidemics anyway, so... I mean, I can have more than 1 epidemic in a deck, but... I don't think I'm gonna, is the point. Okay, Nilfgaard Mangonel. Whenever a card is revealed, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Northern Realms Ballista. Deploy, pick an enemy and damage it and all enemies with the same power by 1, ignoring armor. Fresh crew, repeat the deploy ability. Black Infantry Arbalest, deploy, for the Nilfgaard. Deploy, damage an enemy by 3, if it was boosted, damage it by 5 instead. Northern Realms Trebuchet, deploy, damage all units on a row on your opponent's side by 2, ignoring armor. Fresh crew would increase the damage dealt by 1. And I'm trying to remember, but I might have repeated a couple of cards there, not sure. I mean, it's hard to remember sometimes. Okay, so the choice is between a Dolplathana Trapper for the scoia'tael, deploy, spawn a Fireball Trap on an opposing row, and another Queen's Guard of a different artwork, but it's the same kind of card in its rules. And Neutral Lacerate, damage all units on a row by 3. The only one I don't have is the Dolblathana Trapper, so that's a no-brainer. There we have it. And next up, we have Monsters Wyvern. Wyvern. I always pronounce that wrong by just instinctively. It seems so... Deploy. Damage an enemy by 2. Brave. Deal 3 damage. 3 extra damage. Monsters Drowner. Deploy. Move a unit to this row on its side. Northern Realms Reinforced Trebuchet. Turn start. Damage a random enemy by 1 ignoring armor. And a neutral Biting Frost. Apply Frost to a row. Frost. Turn start. Damage units on the row by 1. And the choice is between one more Epidemic or a Reinforced Ballista. Deploy. Damage an enemy by 2 ignoring armor. Fresh crew. Repeat the deploy ability. And a Skellige Savage Bear. Damage each enemy played by 1. I have already 3 of the Savage Bear, and I don't think I'll use more than 1 Epidemic, so I'll take the Reinforced Ballista. Here we go then. And let's hope I'll get something good. And here we are. So, scoia'tael Dolblathana Marksman. Every time this unit is moved, damage a random enemy by 2. Deploy, damage a unit by 2. We've seen Elven War Dancer already. Neutral Torrential Rain. Apply Rain to a row. Rain, turn start. Damage the lowest unit or units on the row by 2. And then Monsters Foglet. Summon or resurrect this unit whenever you apply fog to an opposing row and place it on that row on your side. Destroy this unit when there is no fog on its row on your opponent's side. And the choice is between Clan Ancrate Raider for the Skellige, Veteran, strengthen itself by 1, resurrect this unit whenever it is discarded, or Northern Realms Temerian Infantryman. Deploy, summon all copies of this unit, or Monsters Wild Hunt Navigator. Deploy, summon a copy of a different Bronze Wild Hunt ally. So the thing here is, I don't have this specific artwork of Temerian Infantryman, but I have at least 3 of the other ones, so I think that's a maximum number technically there already. So I should probably... Although I don't know if they have to be different ones, so I don't remember. So I should maybe play it safe and take the one I don't have in the end, though. Oh, and if you're wondering why my player level is 1, which we'll see there in just a second again, there in the top right corner, the reason for that is that I did all of my PvP playing in the closed beta, after which they reset my level, and now I've just done most of the challenges at this point in the single-player mode, and then I wanted to now open all of my kegs before I go to the PvP, because I wanted to have a, the competitive, at least have a chance in the competitive play, let's say. Yes. So, we have a Clan Ancrate Warrior Skellige, Veteran, strengthen himself by 1, deploy damage self by 1. Another Arrakis Venom, a Northern Realms Tridem Infantryman, Armor 3, and one more Impera Enforcers for the Nilfgaard. And the choice is between a Temerian Infantryman, once again for the Northern Realms, a Neutral Adrenaline Rush, or a Nausicaa Standard Bearer for the Nilfgaard. Deploy, boost 1 ally or revealed unit on your hand by 3 and can clear weather from the row. And the Adrenaline Rush is toggle a unit's resilience. I already have one of these, and also I have one of the animated ones, so I absolutely need to have something else. And I'm taking a Nausicaa Standard Bearer. I have one of all of these, but this fills the collection better than the rest, I feel, and it's more useful. The rest I have enough of, more or less, I feel. And here we go. One more Trebuchet for the Northern Realms, one more Griffin for the Monsters. scoia'tael Dwarven Mercenary. Deploy, move an ally to this row and boost it by 3. And one more Monsters deck, Foglet. And the choice is between another Nausicaa Standard Bearer, an Immune Boost, which actually That is interesting, because I am 100% sure I have an immune boost. I believe I took one in the last video, is the point. So is that supposed to be a very subtle, you know, animated card? You know, it moves on its sides just a bit, or it moves the area a bit of the card. Something it doesn't. Oh no, it does do in the other ones as well. That is weird. But I'll rather take the animated Temerian Infantryman, which I don't yet have, at least of that artwork. So that's odd. I'm pretty sure I took immune boost. I'll check that later, but or on my own, I mean. But odd. That is interesting. And here we go.
Nice.
A Reaver Hunter. I believe. Bond. Boost all copies of this unit by 1 wherever they are. Trio. Damage the highest enemy by half its power, rounding down and ignoring armor. Northern Realms card. A Wild Hunt Rider. 2 of them, actually. Different artworks, though. Round and Brave. If this unit is on the board, give it Resilience. Trio. Turn end. Boost itself by 1. And another Northern Realms Ballista.
Now form ball.
Ooh, and we have a legendary choice, finally. It took some time, man. Okay, so let's... A neutral Avalak. Deploy, Clash. Both players draw 2 cards, including golds. I don't exactly remember... Some of these mechanics are still new to me. I don't from the top of my head remember what exactly is Clash, though. I still would love to be able to zoom and check in the screen, but I can't, which is really... That's something they still need to do, I feel. And Skellige Ceres. Counter 4. Decrease whenever a unit is resurrected on your side. At counter 0, resurrect this unit. And scoia'tael Zoltan Shive. I'm actually curious that's not neutral. Deploy. Move 3 units to this row on their side. If they are allies, strengthen them by 2. I'm taking the neutral Avalak, man. Even though I don't know exactly what Clash is, a neutral legendary is fucking awesome. Yes. He is versatile and useful, is the point. Or at least strong and versatile. Dolblethana Marksman. I believe that we've seen already. Black Infantry Arbalest as well. For the Nilfgaard and for the scoia'tael, the Marksman. And scoia'tael Vreehead Officer. Deploy Mulligan card. And Monsters Arch Griffin. Deploy. Remove Wither from the row. And another legendary. Now we have, you know, evened out the legendaries here. Okay, so Skellige, a spy card. Kambi. Timer 3. Turn start, spawn Hemdall. Curious. Or Monsters, Woodland Spirit. Deploy, spawn 3 Rabid Wolves and apply Fog to the opposite row. To the opposite row. And these days Fog is pretty badass. John Natalis. Northern Realms. Deploy, force all Northern Realms machine allies to damage a random enemy by 2. Effort. Weaken self by 1 to a minimum of 1 base power. I'll take the John Natalis because I play usually Northern Realms these days. Yeah. That's a tough choice, that really is. Especially because from the top of my head I can't remember exactly what Hemdall was. That's a bitter choice. Northern Realms Trebuchet again, and Northern Realms Kate Venny Sergeant. Deploy, boost all units with the same power as this unit by 1 wherever they are. Skellige, Clan Heimei Skald, Veteran, strengthen self by 1, deploy, boost 3 units to the left by 3, 2, and 1, respectively. And one more, Wild Hunt Rider.
Now form ball.
Okay, and we have the choices between a Brand Warrior for the monsters, deploy, consume the unit to the right, timer 2, turn start. Consume the unit to the right, then restart the timer. And the other one is a Skellige Clan Demon Pirate Captain Veteran. Strengthen itself by 1. Boost its unit by 1 wherever it is whenever you discard a unit. And one more, Aretusa Adept. So I'm taking the Vran Warrior, the one I don't have yet. And moving on, and hoping real hard for lucky moments. So a Clan Ancrate Warrior for the Skellige again. A monster's Seleno Harpy. Deploy. Spawn 2 Harpy eggs to the left of this unit. Neutral Swallow Potion boost a unit by 8. And a Black Infantry Arbalest again for the Nilfgaard. And the choice is a Northern Realms Temerian Infantryman again, a monster's Ancient Foglet, turn start boost self by 1 if fog is anywhere on the board, or scoia'tael Hawker support, to deploy boost a unit in your hand by 3. I will, from this, I'll take the Ancient Foglet. The one I don't have yet. Okay. And we have Northern Realms Field Medic. I believe we've seen that already, maybe. Shuffle, but I'm not sure. Shuffle a different bronze ally back into your deck, then play a random bronze unit from your deck. A Dwarven Skirmisher. Deploy damage an enemy by 3 if it was not destroyed. Boost self by 2. A Kidwani Sergeant again, and neutral Torrential Rain. Apply Rain to a row. Rain. Turn start, damage the lowest units on the row, or units on the row by 2. Okay, an epic choice. Let's take it real slow again here. So, Skellige, Morkvarg. Whenever this unit is discarded or destroyed, resurrect it and weaken it by 3. scoia'tael Spy Card, Yavin. Deploy, draw a unit and a special card, including golds. Keep one and shuffle the other back. Okay. And Nilfgaard Swears. Deploy, choose a bronze enemy or a revealed opposing bronze unit and move all copies of it from your opponent's deck to the graveyard. So it's gonna be either Morkvarg or Swears. That is a tough choice. I'm going Morkvarg. That's really hard, because the Nilfgaard one really does seem useful, especially if you get lucky with it. Right, a moving card. Yeah. So, Nilfgaard Alba Spearman again, and another Monsters Seleno Harpy. Skellige Clan Twirsark Skirmishers Veteran. Strengthen self by 1. Strengthen self by 3 whenever it enters the graveyard. And a moving Dwarven Mercenary. Move an ally to this row and boost it by 3. scoia'tael. I love it. Moving cards feel good, man. Sure. Okay, so Skellige, Champion of Champions, is one of the choices here. Turn start, strengthen this unit by 2 if it is the only unit on the row. Or, neutral Skellige Storm. Apply Skellige Storm to a row. When it happens, turn start, damage the units at the end of the row by 3, 2, and 1. Or Crone Wispus. Deploy, summon Brewus and Weavus. I really like the Skellige Storm, and I'm not gonna lie, but I already have Weavus of the Crones. This would be the second one, and it would make, crafting the trio then relatively, tactically sound. So, gonna go there. 25 left, we can do this. Oh, and there's a rare one there. Okay, a Torrential Rain, again, neutral card. Skellige Savage Bear, again, and scoia'tael Dolblathana Archer. Deploy, damage enemies by 3 and then 2. And one more, Nilfgaard Rot Tosser. Okay, the choice is between a Monsters Wild Hunt Navigator again, a scoia'tael Hawker Support again, or a Northern Realms Dunbanner Heavy Cavalry. Deploy, remove armor from 2 units and boost self by the amount of armor removed. I have 3 of those, 2 of the other 2. So I am gonna do another Hawker support. That feels like the most useful choice of those three. Maybe. Okay then, Monsters Earth Elemental. Deploy. Give this unit a shield. Deathwish. Spawn 2 lesser Earth Elementals at the end of the row. Northern Realms Blue Stripes Scout. Armor 2. Deploy. Clear weather from the row. Nilfgaard Alba Spearman and scoia'tael Dolblathana Marksman. Again, those we've seen already. The choices are between Neutral Dimeritium Shackles. Toggle a unit's lock. If it is gold, demote it. Northern Realms Blue Stripes Commando. Summon this unit only one copy whenever a different ally with the same power is played, and place it on that unit's row. Trio. Create one base copy of a Blue Stripes Commando on the bottom of your deck. And Skellige, Clan Drummond Shield Maiden, veteran, strengthen self by 1, deploy, damage a unit by 2 if it was already damaged, summon another Clan Drummond Shield Maiden. Of those, I am going the Shield Maiden. Because I believe I have enough of the Blue Stripes Commandos, of the other artworks at least, I mean all together, so... There's my logic. Okay, Neutral Alzur's Thunder. Damage a unit by 7. Another Dunbanner Heavy Cavalry. Monsters Ghoul. Deploy. Consume a random unit from either graveyard. And Northern Realms Cadweni Siege Platform. Deploy. Return a machine ally to your hand and immediately play it again, Crewman 1. And here we go then. We have a Queen's Guard, Skellige, veteran, strengthen himself by 1, deploy, resurrect all Queen's Guards from your graveyard. And the immune boost, which I swear I have it, but apparently no, that's really weird. And a scoia'tael Dolblathana Trapper, deploy, spawn a fireball trap on an opposing row. Well... Since I don't have apparently the immune boost, now I'm gonna then take it, but man, I feel like I chose it once already. I could be wrong, I guess, but And here we are. And we have Monsters Arrakis, deploy, summon all copies of this unit. Another Northern Realms Field Medic, another Blue Stripes Scout, Northern Realms, and Skellige, Clan Rock Shieldsmith, veteran, strengthen himself by 1, deploy, strengthen a unit by 2. And the choice is legendary. Okay, Nilfgaard, Assassination, lock and destroy an enemy. Curious. And it's even animated. Ooh. I like it. Okay, Monsters Succubus. Timer 2. Turn start. Move the highest other unit on its row to your side. Fuck, that's good too, though. Ooh. Northern Realms Bloody Baron. Round end. If this unit is in your deck, move it to the top. While in your deck, during a round, boost self by 1 whenever an enemy is destroyed. So while I usually have, especially in my challenges, I've played Northern Realms, from my quick logic, it seems like the Bloody Baron is the least powerful, at least, or useful to me of these. The thing is, if you can play the Succubus, it'll wreck and round. I mean, I really love the animated assassination, don't get me wrong, but... Man. But lock and destroy an enemy, you know, it... I believe that possibly... I wonder if that counts golden ones too, though. Not sure. But if I ever want to animate that, it'll be very difficult. It'll cost meteor dust after getting the card too. Getting the scrap to make a succubus will be difficult, but it's still cheaper than this, though, is the point. Both are extraordinarily useful. I might be going on the shallow choice here, but I feel like the animated assassination just speaks to me, man. Ooh, feels really rough, that, but I like it so much. Okay. And scoia'tael Blue Mountain Commando. Whenever this unit is moved, boosted by 2, deploy, summon all other copies of this unit to its row. Scoia'tael Dolphin Archer again, Arrakis for the monsters, and Neutral Thunderbolt Potion. Boost 3 adjacent units by 4. Very nice. And the choices between Temerian Infantryman again, a Raging Berserker, Skellige, Retaliation transform into a Raging Bear. Or Epidemic again. I'm taking the Raging Berserker. Easy choice there. I have one of each of those anyway, but or I have probably more than one of the soldiers, but one of that type of artwork. Torrential Rain. Seen that, a monster's Necker Warrior. Deploy, choose a bronze ally and create 2 base copies of it on the bottom of your deck. Alba Spearman for the Nilf Guardians. And the Monster Drowner. I believe I've seen that one too already in this one. Deploy, move a unit to its row on its side. Just in case. Okay, choices between scoia'tael Elven Mercenary, a spy unit. If this unit is spying, move it to your side after you play an ambush unit. Deploy, draw 2 bronze special cards, play 1 and shuffle the other back. Neutral Mardroime, I believe we've seen that one at this point. And Blue Stripes Commander for the Nilfgaard, Northern Realms again, sorry. I'm going the one I don't have, which is the Elven Mercenary. And keep on opening the kegs, we have 19 to go. That's a good start, man. Okay, Clan Ramen Shield Maiden. Veteran strengthen himself by 1, deploy damage a unit by 2. If it was already damaged, summon another Clan Ramen Shield Maiden. Might have seen that actually for the Skellige. And once more Skellige, light longship, turn, start damage the unit to the right by 1, then strengthen itself by 2. And an epic in the first 4. Ciara and scoia'tael. I believe we've seen this one, either this in this one or the last one, but just in case. Deploy, move a unit to this row on its side and toggle its lock. Dolphin Archer again for the scoia'tael, and a choice is between 1 more Blue Stripes Commando Northern Realms, a Spotter for the Nilfgaards, and Blood Curling Roar for a neutral one. I don't have the Spotter though, that's what I'm getting. I love the bears, but if I don't have a card, that is an important thing to fix. And oh, sorry, that was a bit of a quick one, but it happens, a bit too hasty there. But the choice is at least between a Vreehead Brigade, promote this unit when you play a weather card, scoia'tael, a Nilfgaard Vicovaro Novice, deploy, trigger the ability of a spying enemy, ambassador or emissary. And Wild Hunt Navigator for the monsters again. I'm taking the Vicovaro Novice. But a quick check, scoia'tael Dwarven Mercenary again, Northern Realms Blue Stripe Scout, neutral Impenetrable Fog, apply fog to a row, turn start, damage the highest unit or units on the row by 2, and Northern Realms Tridem Infantryman, armor 3. There we go, we didn't miss them. Took a bit of a backwards order is all. Okay, and here we go. So, Nilfgaard Rot Tosser again, a Vreehead Officer scoia'tael deploy Mulligan a card, a Wild Hunt Rider again for the monsters, and a Skellige Clan Uncrate Warcrier. Veteran, strengthen self by 1, deploy, boost 3 damaged units to the left by half their power, rounding up. Effort, weaken self by 2.
Now for more.
The choice is epic. Okay then. So, actually, I have reinforcement as an animated card. I remember I got that, and it's possible like that the potion is the same thing. It could be. I don't know. The one I've been wondering about. The other choices here, so reinforcement, play unit from your deck, then shuffle the others back, Northern Realms. Neutral card, prize-winning cow, retaliation, spawn a chort on the row, death wish, spawn a chort on the row. So it's an interesting one, a bit of a different one than in the closed beta, but the idea is at least in the most basic sense the same, but it is a bit more powerful now, I feel. And Swears again, Nilfgaard. We've seen this one in this video, I believe already, but just in case, choose a bronze enemy or a revealed opposing bronze unit and move all copies of it from your opponent's deck to their graveyard. But I really like the prize-winning cow, sorry. Okay, 16 left. Because just neutral cards are so versatile to use. I really like them if they are a choice. A Nilfgaard Mangonel, whenever a card is revealed, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Torrential Rain, again, a neutral one. Northern Realms, treat them an infantryman again. And a Nilfgaard Nausicaa Brigade. Deploy, damage a spying unit by 5. If it was destroyed, strengthen self by 4. Very nice. And okay, we have a case where Clandarman Shield Maiden, but we have 3 of that artwork alone. And the same goes for the scoia'tael Mahakam Guard. Deploy, boost an ally by 3. If it's a dwarf, boost by 5 instead. And the last one is a neutral Stamelforged Tremors. Damage up to 8 random enemies by 2. So by default, that has to be the choice here. I have 1, but I at least don't have 3 of them, for fuck's sake. Okay, 15 to go. Okay, and Northern Realms Reaver Hunter, we've seen Monsters Wyvern, Nilfgaard Alba Spearmen, and Monsters Arch Griffin. Very nice. And the choice is Ice Giant for the monsters. Once again, boost self by 5 if frost is anywhere on the board. Damage self by 5 when the last frost is removed from the board. And again, Aretu's Adept or a Queen's Guard. I'm taking the... Oh, man. That's not easy, but I think I'm gonna go Ice Giant. I own too many of all of them, almost, pretty much, but still. And we get Northern Realms Reinforced Trebuchet, Skellige Clan Todorok Shieldsmith, which we've seen, I believe, already, and a Dwarven Skirmisher, again, scoia'tael, and a Dolblath and a Marksman again for the scoia'tael. And the choice is, a Mahakam Defender, Resilient, scoia'tael, but we have already 3 of those. A Dunbanner Heavy Cavalry, we have 4 of those actually already, which we need to do some milling when I get to level 3, when I start doing the PvP a bit more. And 1 more Stamelforged Tremors, so by default again it has to be this one. Bad luck there, but at least it doesn't go to the mill immediately. I mean, positive thinking, yes. Okay, a Skellige Heavy one start. Okay, so Skellige Clan Heimei Skald, veteran, strengthen himself by 1, deploy boost 3 units on the left by 3, 2, and 1. Yep, I think we've seen that. Clan Uncreate Warrior, seen that. Reaver Hunter for the Northern Realms, seen that. And Skellige Clan Uncreate War Crier, seen that one as well. And the choice is epic, and there is an animated one, which really usually means that I get it. Okay, so... But, other ones first. scoia'tael Sheldon Skaggs. Deploy, move all units on the row to random rows on the same side. Effort boost self by 1. Skellige Gremist. Deploy, spawn Impenetrable Fog, Blood Curling Roar, or Clear Skies. Curious. And an animated Northern Realms Margarita Loxentil. Deploy, reset a unit and toggle its lock. Haha. I got a feeling I want that anyway, and animated, man. Very nice. 12 to go, we can do this. We're surviving, yes.
Nice.
Okay, so Biting Frost, neutral. Apply Frost to a row. Frost turns start damage units on the row by 1. Skellige, Clan Todorok, Shieldsmith we've seen. Monsters, Wild Hunt Rider again. And Nilfgaard, Impera Enforcers again.
More.
And the choice is... Again, Northern Realms Aretuza Adept, or Nilfgaard Nausicaa Standard-Bearer, or a Monster's Ice Giant. Considering again that I don't feel like I'm gonna use a lot of Aretuza Adepts, if any, I think a third Nausicaa Standard-Bearer is at least vaguely more useful than that. Just barely. So that's where I'm going. And 11 to go. Oh, that's a good one. In the 4 first, there's 1 rare and 1 epic. So, Scoia'tael Dolbathana Archer again, and Scoia'tael Epic Malina. Armor 3. Turn start. Move a random unit on another row on this side to this row. Interesting. And Monsters Epic Necker. No, Rare Necker. Boost self by 1 while in your hand, deck, or on your side of the board whenever an ally consumes a card. Death Wish, summon a Necker. There we are. And another Biting Frost. Neutral. A choice is... Ooh, curious. So, either a Scoia'tael Hawker Smuggler. Whenever a unit appears on your opponent's side, boost self by 1. An animated Monsters Wild Hunt Hound. Deploy, summon Biting Frost. Or a Nilfgaard Alba Pikeman, timer 2, turn start, summon a copy of this unit on its row. Ooh, I really like a lot of these, but animated Hound. It looks so nice. Oh man, I like that. Let's see what we can do. Okay then, so Monsters Drowner we've seen, and also Clan Todorok Armorsmith, maybe. Don't know. Skellige, Veteran, strengthen self by 1, deploy, heal 3 units to the left. Nilfgaardian Knight, armor 2, deploy, reveal a random card from your hand. A Blue Mountain Commando. Scoia'tael, whenever this unit is moved, boosted by 2, deploy, summon all other copies of this unit on its row. And the choice is between a Raging Berserker for the Skellige again, or a Vicovaro Medic for the Nilfgaard again, or an Ancient Foglet for the Monsters again. I'm going Foglet this time. Feels good. And please give me at least 1 more legendary, I'd like it. So, Black Infantry Arbalest, seen that Nilfgaard. Monsters Drowner again, Nilfgaard Alba Spearman again, and Monsters Foglet once more. And the choice is Nilfgaard Imperial Golem, orders summon this unit. Another Blue Stripes Commando for the Northern Realms, and another Green Guard for the Skellige. I'm going Imperial Golem, I don't have any of that. Haha. And going on to the next. Boom. The starting 4 are Monsters Short, deploy, brave, strengthen, self by 4. There we go. Earth Elemental Monsters, deploy, give this unit a shield, Death Wish, spawn 2 lesser Earth Elementals at the end of the row. Northern Realms Reinforced Trebuchet, seen that one at least, and a Swallow Potion, neutral, boost unit by 8. And choice is... I get this Wild Hunt Navigator a lot. I don't really care for that. I mean, it's really pushing it to me here. Alba Pikeman again, and Northern Realms Blue Stripes Commando. Thing is, I have a lot of commandos of the other type. I don't have any of the pikemen. I'm taking the pikemen now. Come on. There's a rare in here. Which is, okay, Skellige, Priestess of Freya. Deploy, resurrect a bronze unit from your graveyard. A Nilfgaard Nausicaa Brigade again, a Skellige Clan Todorok Armorsmith, and Nilfgaardian Knight. All of those again. An epic choice. So, Nilfgaard Cynthia. Deploy. Reveal the highest unit including golds in your opponent's hand and boost self by the revealed unit's power. That is curious. Vesemir. Deploy. Summon Eskel and Lambert. Neutral card. Skellige Sigurdrifa, whatever. Sigurdrifa. Deploy. Resurrect a unit from your graveyard. Thing is, Sigurdrifa is very useful, extraordinarily useful. An epic one, though, is something you can craft if you really need it. An animated epic is much more difficult to make, to get and make, and especially now in this case, this is fucking good. This is a potentially really solid card, and it reveals to me. Yep, I'm taking it. Absolutely. I might have, considered Vesemir if I had the other two Witchers, but I don't have either of them, so... Okay, and scoia'tael Dolbothanna Archer again, and Nilfgaard Black Infantry Arbalest again, scoia'tael Dolbothanna Marksman, and Skellige Clan Uncrate Warcrier. Very good. And the choice is, this time I'm gonna get a milled card anyway, apparently, so Lacerate, Ice Giant, or Mahakam Defender. I have 3 of all of those. I don't know if they take the Mahakam, I guess. Bad luck, bad luck. Okay, one rare, which is the Vicovaro Novice, another one of those, and for Nilfgaard, and then scoia'tael, Blue Mountain and Commando again, and neutral First Light, spawn Clear Skies or Rally, and monsters Wild Hunt Rider. And the choice is between another Mahakam Defender or Lacerate, and the third one is monsters Ekimara, Resilient, Deploy, Consume, and Ally. That is the only choice I can make here, and it's a pretty good card too, though, so let's go for it. 4 left. Let's see if we get lucky. Rare immune boost. Well, there we go then. So, scoia'tael Dolbothanna Marksman, and indeed neutral immune boost, so I should have in my memory now 3 of them. Maybe one of them is indeed animated. That could really be the case. Monsters Ghoul. Deploy, consume a random unit from either graveyard, and monsters Foglet. The choice is between neutral Blood-Curdling Roar, or Skellige Clan Demon Pirate Captain, or a monster's Ancient Foglet. Veteran strengthens self by 1 in the Pirate Captain. Boosted unit by 1 wherever it is, whenever you discard a unit. I'm taking the Pirate Captain. I have 1 of the other 2 of this and the Bear, and 2 of the Foglet anyway, so that's really feels like the correct choice, I hope. Okay.
Nice.
So, monsters Wild Hunt Warrior. Deploy, damage an enemy by 3. If it was destroyed, boost self by 2. Thunderbolt Potion, boost 3 adjacent units by 4. Skellige Clan Heimei Skull, the veteran. We've seen that, and Northern Realms, a blue-striped scout, seen that. And the choice is between an Adrenaline Rush, once again, toggle a unit's resilience, or a Queen's Guard, once again, or an Arrakis Behemoth, armor 2. Whenever an ally consumes a card, spawn an Arrakis. Effort, damage self by 1, ignoring armor. I'm taking from this case maybe... I have enough of the Queen's Guard for 3 in the deck anyway, so I'm taking this one. The Arrakis Behemoth. Okay, 2 left. And we have Northern Realms Field Medic again, and Monsters Drowner. Skellige, Light Longship, turn start, damage the unit to the right by 1, then strengthen itself by 2. Seleno Harpy for the monsters, deploy, spawn 2 Harpy eggs to the left of this unit. And an epic choice. So, interesting. So the Spy Udalrik Skellige. this may be in this video or the last one, so just deploy, draw 2 cards from your deck, including golds, keep one and discard the other. And then we have neutral Marigold's Hailstorm. Damage all units on a row by half their power, rounding down and ignoring armor. That's pretty solid. Okay, Northern Realms, a spy card, Sabrina Glevisig. Death Wish. Set all units on the row to the power of the lowest unit on the row. So both of these are extraordinarily good, but neutral Marigold's Hailstorm, god, whoa, I gotta. I'm pretty happy with that. The second to last keg gives me that. I feel good. Okay, last one. Let's really hope here. Fingers crossed and everything.
Wow.
Nothing new on the first 4, I believe. Scoia'tael Blue Mountain Commando, a Nilfgaardian Knight for the Nilfgaard, indeed, and Skellige Clan Brokvar Archer, and Monsters the Drowner again. And the choice is a fairly weak one. Dairland Foot Soldiers again, or Dunbanner Heavy Cavalry again, or Ancient Foglet. So we have too many Dunbanner Heavy Cavalries already, so it's either a third Foglet or a second Dairland Foot Soldiers. I think Foot Soldiers might be just barely more useful. Maybe. It's really tricky when it's really. Do you want to play monsters or Nilfgaard, really? I feel Nilfgaard might speak to me a bit more with their, the medics and all that. And I would now have 2 of them instead of 1, so that is my choice. And that's the end of our kegs.
Prices for humans of all walks.
Indeed, Mr. Rock Troll. And this time I'm not going to let you talk over my outro of this video, but, well, there we are then. And now that we have the open beta with all of its, new mechanics, new cards, new everything, even new, these artworks, these 3 weren't here before, for example, but so I might do more videos of Gwent again if you want to see them, maybe either doing PvP or if you want to see me do some of the single-player challenges, I can do those too. But with that said, I am all out of time here, and I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do drop a like or a comment, or even subscribe or share if you want to. It would really, really help, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.